This is Radio Entrepreneurs, and we're heard across the World Wide Web. Believe it or not, we are listened to in 28 countries at last count, according to my executive producer. Hundreds of thousands of people have connected with us, and we hope you too have got the app on your smartphone. Our next guest, thanks to our host, I'll let my co-host Mark Z introduce him.
First of all, Jeff, great to be with you.
Thank you.
And it's great to be at Hemenway and Barnes. And as I've told you, I feel like I'm in the top-end playoffs with the best and the brightest. And as we head into the
You're not talking
stretch,
about me, are you, Mark?
And as much as I respect you, but the next talent is Mark Elefante, and Mark is a senior partner at Hemenway and Barnes, and he's also the chair of the business law group here. Mark, good to have you on the show.
Sure.
Thank
with
you,
that
Mark.
introduction, thanks for having me.
Mark, what's the topic today?
So we're talking about succession within family businesses today, which is an important topic for a lot of reasons.
I hear about it every day. It's a big issue.
Yeah.
In all businesses.
In all businesses, but
Right.
it's in family businesses especially. It's the leading reason, or one of the leading reasons, that family businesses don't make it is succession issues, and the intersection between the family issues and the business issues that play out differently in the family business context from the regular business context.
Right. And you're right. There are so many issues that are around this in terms of choice, preparation, development. What are the more common things that you're seeing that people don't prepare properly for?
I think there are a couple. I think, stepping back a little bit, one of the big issues you have in a family business is the concept of what's fair. It's something that plays differently in family businesses than other businesses, and it plays differently in the family context than it does in the business context. In a family context, people are treated equally, and that's what's fair, given equal opportunity, equal attention. That's fair in the family context. In the business context, talent and drive are what are rewarded. People are not treated equally. People who are treated on a merit-based kind of system, and should be. And so in the family business context, that's one of the first things that gets things thrown off, or when you have siblings.
It becomes familiar, not a meritocracy.
And if it does, they're in trouble.
Right.
Yep, absolutely.
Always it leads to trouble, don't you find?
Correct. Yes.
Right.
Yes, and so one of the keys is to get out early, get out in front of that early, and both within the business and within the family, and have everyone on board as much as possible. And everyone should be on board with the fact that within the business it's a meritocracy, and within the family, of course, the family's a family.
You know what's interesting? I think your role and what your firm does has really become a crucial link with families over the years. I grew up with a few friends who were from very well-known, high net worth families, and all of a sudden, the next thing I hear from them is they're getting to be a point that they're getting to become a key part of their family business, and now there's a clash with their cousins or a clash with their siblings. And if they only had an advisor or somebody to, as you say, get it out in front of it.
Yeah. I mean, you hope that that's something that we can help with, and we think it is. The early planning is really key, and at a sort of basic level. It's important for the family, as a family, to determine early on, and then, of course, these things can change, but to have sort of family-based principles that stand behind the business, sort of value statements or mission statements, if you will.
Right.
That can be a touchstone you can go back to when particular decisions have to be made. So to the extent that the family can do that and then come back and revise it as appropriate, it's a really helpful thing. And outside advisors can be really critical in that, sort of shepherding that process through, whether it's lawyers or others. So it's something we like to do, and it's something we think we can be helpful with.
You know, as an advisor myself, not an attorney, I haven't seen a family actually prepare it properly without outside help. And sometimes with outside help, they don't prepare it properly also, because not everybody knows what they're doing. But this is not a short process, is it? It's not a simple thing.
No, it's a very long process. And as I indicated, and you, I'm sure well know, it's a process that's sort of iterative. It's not like you get it, boom, we're done with the mission statement, move on to everything else.
Right.
I mean, you come back, and not necessarily every quarter or something, but over time things change, and it's important to change with it.